All right, so this is Smaht Pahk. Smaht Pahk. Smaht Pahk. I picked this because it's, I found it really funny. I did a little research. They wrote over 100 drafts of the script to get to this part, so they really were like concerned about it, like feeling like it was Boston. They shot it in Boston, and they really wanted to get the dialect right. That's one of the reasons why I picked this spot. I also think they did a really good job in storytelling as far as selling what is the feature of this vehicle and applying it to a real world scenario that anyone that lives in each city in the East Coast can easily understand. So I just think it was a really tight spot, really good storytelling, really funny, and that's why I brought it to the table as something that we should review and look at.
Oh, look at this guy. Hey Rachel, how are you?
Hey, good, how are you?
He's not getting that guy one, man.
No, sir.
Look at these two troublemakers.
Hey Johnny, how are you?
Lincoln cow, is that new?
Yeah, the Sonata. Let me pack it.
Oh, you're not fitting your car in there.
Chris, stop being a smarty pants, alright? Look who's got Smaht Pahk.
Smaht Pahk?
Just hit the clicker, car packs itself.
Hey, it's not.
It's wicked smart. And I can pack it anywhere.
How about Dorchester?
Packed it. Foxborough. Packed it.
The Garden?
Packed it. Saugus? Packed it.
Swampscott?
Revere?
The Harbor?
Are you kidding me? I packed it and then unpacked it.
You unpacked it?
Kid. Game changer.
That Sonata ain't got no driver.
That's alright, he's got Smaht Pahk.
Hey, think I'm back there.
He's got Smaht Pahk!
Hey, whoa, stay calm. Look at Smaht.
This is a ghost car.
A better way to park, only available on the all-new Sonata with remote smart parking assist.
Sorry about that, your business.
You guys know anything? I have no idea.
Yeah, that's a solid piece.
Like, the whole point is they're selling Smaht Pahk,
Yeah.
and they're playing with, you know, a quintessential Boston thing, which is the way they say Pahk. It works perfectly.
Yeah, I also think that, speaking of like what the writing stuff to me is the musical quality and rhythm that they end up using. Like if you can find that innately in a script and like telling the story, like it doesn't happen for every type of project because you can't make some stuff just flow like that, but when you can and you do it right, it sticks in your mind.
The pacing, the pacing is really good. Something I don't think we've touched on as much yet is the fact that Hyundai is trying to compete in the space of like driverless vehicle.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just on the electric car bandwagon.
Yeah.
And now they're heightening it and even trying to get even closer to what Tesla has already accomplished.
I think, you know, what really is interesting to me, like that's a piece, if you just look at how it's executed, like very, very simple camera and edit work compared to the spots you've seen, right? That's very straightforward. They really let that talent live. I actually, believe it or not, before you told me the research you did on it, and I assumed it was just a set in LA somewhere because it's a very general kind of street looking setting. Maybe if you're from Boston, you can identify different elements there. You know, it just looked like generic storefronts. Like my assumption going into that was that it was just like a studio and they were really just letting this talent come in and kind of execute this vision. But it's pretty well done, but it's strong writing, like you said. I'd be curious to see kind of all the deals they made out for talent for that. What it looks like a lot more of the money probably went into the talent costs, and then therefore you have kind of a more streamlined basic production.
It's a good example, like the Super Bowl, it's, you know, it's a big thing, but like to distill that down into like what our clients or, you know, people looking just to do advertising in general is like, if you know you're going to be in a competitive space, but you know you have something unique and powerful to sell, like how do you do that a little bit differently or effectively to be memorable and stick out? Smaht Pahk stuck with us, right, for a reason.